Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn this evening where the Fort Jennings Musketeers are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Should be a very interesting game. Here are the sponsors for tonight's game. First of all, Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Good evening again. I'm Dennis Henshin here to give you the play-by-play, and with me this evening is Jeff Henshin. He'll do the stats and critique and color the program in. We're going to take a look at our keys to the game tonight for both squads as we've talked to the head coaches to see what they have to say. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Here's Jeff with the first ones.
With Fort Jennings coach Todd Hain, he stresses taking care of the basketball. Turnovers have been a nemesis for them this season. They also want to defend. I like this, defend without fouling. Not a real deep team, and they want to play hard, but you got to move your feet and can't be too aggressive where you pick up careless fouls early on in the ball game and basically take yourself out of the game. And they need good shot selection. That means good ball movement with and without the ball. Wear down the Ranger defense and try to get good shots, and then you got to hit them. So those are the three keys, compliments of Coach Todd Hain. And for New Knoxville, Coach Carson Munger, speaking to him, they need to hit shots. They had a rough night last night against Minster. They lead the MAC in three-point shooting accuracy. They did not shoot very well from three-point range last night. They need to hit those shots. That outside three-point shot is a big part of their offense. They're limited in inside size, so they rely on the three-point shooting. They also need to get better defensive rebounding. Too many offensive rebounds for the enemy are hurting the Rangers, giving them the enemy multiple looks, and in the end, more efficient possessions with the basketball. And also get to the foul line. I mentioned the three-point shooting, #1 percentage in the MAC. Their free throw shooting percentage, #1 in the MAC. Last night, did not shoot well from the line. Need to get to the basket, aggressively get contact, force Fort Jennings to foul, something Coach Hain doesn't want to foul defensively, but Coach Munger wants his team to force fouls, get to the free throw line where your size doesn't matter, and take advantage of those and hit at a high percentage. Thank you to both coaches for their keys to the game, sponsored by Keyhole Pizza.
Yeah, as I said, should be a very interesting game. Fort Jennings comes in with only 2 wins on the season, no wins in the PCL. That's the Putnam County League. The Rangers show up tonight with 1 win, but no victories in the MAC. So both teams look at this as maybe
winnable.
Yeah, very winnable. Maybe
all games are winnable, but you don't have to play an A+ game and hope that the enemy plays a C- game in those kind of terms. So just play your game and see if it's good enough to get a W.
Teams are balanced in basically size, number, and strength. In other words, neither team possesses the dynamic big boys that are in some of these other teams or the wide bodies. They're both about the same. They're both about the same in maturity. I believe, without checking their roster again, I believe Jennings has 2 seniors and the Rangers have none. So basically, a lot of sophomores are going to play tonight. A couple of juniors, and basically that's it. So it should be a very interesting game.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement. We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
We now begin the introduction of players, coaches, and referees. And our varsity referees are James Stoll, Sterling Kayamasku, and Kevin Loesch. So, for the Cavaliers now, I'll try to follow along with Mr. Strolicky and see once if I can keep up. Number 20, first one out, he's a senior. That will be number 20, Jarrett Magg. Also, another senior standing, or another senior at 442. That will be Chase Neidert. And at 6 foot 1 inch, number 44, that will be Ian Hobart. He's a sophomore. And number 10, another sophomore, Brant Menke. And at the other guard position, a number 40, a sophomore, Jaron Swick. There's your starting lineups. The head coach is Todd Hain, and he is assisted by, I'll give you those in just a second. I just wrote them underneath. I just had them, yeah. I'll get them here in a minute, Jeff. Hang on. But here's for the New Knoxville Rangers under the direction of Carson Munger. First out. Number 4, Brad Waterman. He's a 6 foot guard, a junior.
Jay Waterman.
Number 10, a 5'11 sophomore, Jay Schrader. In the center position, a junior, standing 6'2", number 33, Tyler Lammers. One guard position will be number 3, a 5'9 junior, Andrew Leffel. And rounding out the starting 5, another junior, standing 5'11", Troy Dwinger. And the Rangers, as I said, are coached by Carson Munger. He's assisted by Josh Lisi and Keith Thomas. Once again, Todd Hain is assisted by Evan Holstrom, Todd Bollinger, Grant Ricker, and the JV coach is Heath Stuckschole. So there you have the coaches, players, and the referees as we get ready for this tip-off. And what I would say, it's almost like your classic game of the year for these two squads. So the starting lineups tonight were also brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. And we're ready to roll here for the tip. First one up there, controlled by the orange and black, and as they bring it across the timeline to start action. There's a spin move there by Schlick, but he kicks it out and out of bounds. So turnover there on the first possession by the Fort Jennings Musketeers. Dwinger has it. He's coming across the timeline. They quickly trap him. Over to Schrader on the right wing. Now they kick it out and spread it out a little bit. I believe it is a man-to-man.
Zone.
Nope, it is a zone.
Maybe a 1-3-1.
Yes, you're
This 42
right.
is the only one on the bottom, and that is Neidert. Yep, hard to tell. Some sort of zone, though, and Rangers need to be patient, but yet have to move and find a gap to make an easy pass.
Rangers will probably want to come with, well, maybe not. I was going to say, come up with a two-guard front offense. And now we have a problem. Don't know. Clock isn't running. Is that right? 7:46.
It probably
maybe shut off. I don't know. Okay, so inbounded by the Rangers on the sideline. Now Dwenger kicks it into Lammers, who skips it way over to Waterman. Waterman looks but brings it back out. Now
mentioned in the pregame, the Rangers shoot very well from three-point range. They don't get a lot of shots, but the ones they do, they make. They've made a three-point shooting percentage of 36%. That leads the MAC. Just would like to have more attempts, if you will, but the ones they've shot have hit a 36% mark. Did not do so last night against Minster, well below that average in a game they struggled to score the ball. In general, really did not have a good quarter at all scoring the basketball.
Schrader thought about it. Here's a penetration. Now Andrew Leffel from the right wing. That's good. That's a three ball.
His 17th of the season. He's a 38% three-point shooter from that range and a good disciplined offense.
There's a three ball by number 40, Jaron Schwick, the sophomore.
Well, they didn't waste any time. One pass catch, the 6'1 sophomore. 22nd made, unless he had one last night. He had 21 coming in as the Rangers commit the turnover, but for Schwick, his 22nd on the season.
Schwick has it, back again inside the arc, just straight away. He buries a long two.
Wow, if he does that all the time, there's a reason why he leads them in scoring at 14.5. That was a little shake and bake, off the dribble, high elevation, and he's done so three-point range and then also as a two-point shot. Should be Ranger basketball as it went off of 42 Neidert. It hit the referee, Sterling Kamiaku.
He was so close to the action he couldn't see it. It got it right by him, yes. It went right by his left leg.
That's why we need a third official up here so you can see the court and be like an overseer, if you will, or having another official.
Let's put one in row 10.
It's easier to see sometimes. I mean, you can just generally see what's going on and get stuff when it's so close you can't really tell what happened.
Now Leffel has it again on the right wing about inside where he pulled the shot here a minute ago. And they knocked it off his leg, so it'll be out of bounds. Off of white, goes to black. Jennings inbounds, halfway up, now coming out across.
I know the game isn't that old, but that was a turnover there against New Knoxville. Did they already have one before that? Or did I'm just trying?
That was their second one.
Okay.
There's a steal. Halbert off of Halbert. Jay Waterman all the way on the left side. There's a long pass right back.
They didn't waste any time.
Neider's shot is off the range, and we're going to have a jump ball underneath with Jarrett Mag, and it'll be a jump ball. Arrow points to the Rangers.
Quick. I have to keep an eye. For Jennings, I'm marking my stats down, getting ready to say something. It must have been a baseball pass.
It was a step. So it was step and throw.
Keep an eye on that if they utilize that, and each team with 2 turnovers.
Waterman has it, kicks it inside to Schrader. Now back out.
Yeah, Leffel will catch it just too far out to really take advantage of that pop catch.
There's a split to defense. Schrader from the right corner off the back of the iron. Bounces once, tipped up, knocked around. Schrader steps in, gets his own rebound. Back outside the water.
For the Rangers, good effort there. A couple guys went after it. Knoxville comes up with a loose ball. Another look here in this possession.
Now we're in a man by Jennings. A jumper from the left elbow. No good. Rebounded there by Zwick.
Well, we've seen his number early and often. Zwick.
There's a shot by number 30, Calvinage.
Calvinage just came into the ball game. He was not a starter, averaging just under 7 points a game for the sophomore.
Andrew Leffel drives, tries to enter the pass to Lammers, knocked away.
Third Ranger turnover.
Menke. And there is a shot attempt going up by Mag. He is fouled by Waterman.
Waterman tried to go straight up, but boy, we had a great angle. The arms really broke verticality, and when you do that, you're no longer the silo defensive player. You are out of position, and he picks up his first foul.
Mag and Nybert are the only 2 seniors on the floor. And the first one there by Mag is good. Rolls that in home.
Don't know what he did last night, but the stats we had prior to their Ottoville matchup last night, he was limited free throw attempts, 4 for 4 in the season, but perfect. He remains perfect.
Exactly. He had only, exactly. I don't know what he did last time.
They didn't score a lot of points. They got drilled by Ottoville, a very good Ottoville team. And for New Knoxville, number 5, Preston Richling, 6-foot sophomore, into the ball game. You mentioned their size from each of these teams. Really, they're all, I looked down and I didn't realize that Fort Jennings might be, quote, a little smaller. You know, when you look at the 5'10s, the 5'10s, the 5'11s, New Knoxville has a few more at 6 feet, let's say. But very even. Neither team has the big 6'4" post player. We've seen Marion Local come in with 2 or 3 guys 6'6" and above, and St. Henry and such. So nice backdoor cut and pass.
There's Schrader from the left wing in the three-point land, and that goes down. So another 3 for the Rangers.
Their second of the game for Schrader, his 16th of the season. He's a very good three-point shooter at 41%. Hit number 16 there for the Rangers, their second of the game.
8-7 in favor of the Rangers. There's a nice pivot move there by Swick, and he makes a turnaround jumper falling away.
He's done it all. He's hit a three-pointer, pull-up jumper, and then a turnaround shot in the paint. So he's really showcased what he's very good at, and that's being very versatile. Tough to defend.
Yes.
Sophomore, by the way, too. So you're going to see a lot of him.
He's going to be around a while.
For this season and the next 2.
So you're looking at another 40, 50 games for him. Waterman has it out above the three-point line. And there's a deflected pass. Here come the Musketeers. And there's a run across the paint by Chase Neidert, and it's good.
Ranger turnover results in points for the Musketeers. 4 Ranger turnovers here in the first quarter.
Richling has it on the right side down in the corner. Stopped his dribble, picked it up. Now it's released and turned over to the other side as Dwanger has it.
Man-to-man defense for Fort Jennings. Everything we discussed, the zone defense they started off the game with. Tough shot there by Dwanger, well defended by the Musketeers. They come up with a missed Ranger shot.
Swick across. A penetration there by, I believe, Cavillage, and it's knocked away.
Somebody from New Knoxville got a hand on it. It ends up in the hands of Preston Richling, so the Musketeers commit their 3rd turnover. Again, New Knoxville with 4. 6 minutes gone, make that 5 turnovers.
So a few too many turnovers for the red and white.
And the Rangers didn't turn it over very much against Minster last night, just 16 times. The Rangers earlier in the season were averaging 20-plus turnovers. They've worked that average down to just around 16, so they've been doing much better taking care of the basketball. And last night they took care of it pretty well, but couldn't score. And wow, Zwick is
on fire.
He's 4 for 4 from the field, 10 points in the first quarter. He's almost at a season average, and we're still in the first quarter. He's done all that in about 6.5 minutes.
Skip pass into the middle, or at least a centering pass handled there by Richling. Almost got away.
Big possession here for New Knoxville. They trail by 6, and so far Fort Jennings has been pretty efficient on offense.
Dwanger with a drive across the key area. Schrader has it, kicks it back out to Leffel. Leffel on top between the circles. Went right, now he's going left. Count
Fort Jennings, their defense really pushes the Rangers kind of out of position, if you will, by their strong defensive pressure. New Knoxville really can't bend to the defense. They actually seem to lose ground sometimes when they have the basketball.
There's a nice drive on the left side once again by Waterman. You turn him loose, he's a lefty, boys.
Well, that time he was able to get the edge. As I spoke so kindly of the Fort Jennings defense, speed that time in favor of Waterman. Got the corner, yes, no one could stop him. He has 4 points in the game for number 4, Jay Waterman.
And there is a turnover at midcourt. I thought it was deflected. The referee said no, not deflected.
Coach Todd Hain kind of asking for maybe a second opinion, but nope, he'll kindly hand the ball over. He's in his 3rd season as head coach. Now, he's done a lot at Fort Jennings, but right now he's coaching basketball in his 3rd season.
Yeah, I think he told me he's been at Jennings for 29 years. There's a turnover as
currently the principal.
Dwanger tried to attack and threw it away. There's a trap now on the baseline as
the Rangers, bail out Halbert there. He had lost his dribble, and not that, I don't know, just you bail him out, you foul, he was in a bind.
10-14 in favor of the Musketeers.
second Ranger foul. First one against Andrew Leffel. The other one was against Jay Waterman. Zwick has been on fire. He is off.
And a good check out.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why.
I think he put his hands on the shoulders, but I believe he was already lost his balance. So we have 2 seconds. Waterman gets it from the foul area, and it's good. So that closes out quarter number 1 with a basket by the Rangers. After 1 complete, it is the Rangers 12, the Musketeers 14. We'll return right after this message.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Back here with the second quarter just about to commence. New Knoxville Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's game of high school varsity basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or on HD 503. Tonight's game can be viewed again on February the 8th at 7 p.m. and on Sunday, February the 12th at 1 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Check it out on the internet.
Both teams shot 5 of 8 from the field. Both teams made 2 3-point shots, and the only difference is a couple free throws by the Fort Jennings Musketeers to give them the 14-12 lead to start the second quarter. Richland almost
a shot there by Menke.
Pretty
That's
quick.
no good. So it's an air ball, but rebounded in there by Ian Halbert, and he sticks it back in. Richling has it right at the timeline. Look,
almost like in football, you don't want 2 receivers in the same spot on the court. As Leffel and Richling kind of were in the same spot, they avoid the turnover and go to work offensively, trailing by 4.
Could have shaken hands. They were that close. Reverse the ball around. Richling has it, and he threw a pass that hit Waterman on the shins, I believe.
Waterman was coming at him, and Richling maybe misjudged the speed and just dropped it, off the shin. Tough bat hop single, if you will, as a turnover against New Knoxville. They now have 7 turnovers. Fort Jennings with 4. New Knoxville averages right around 16 a game, turnovers.
Shot there by number 20, Jarrett Mag. No good. Foul on the rebound. On the rebound attempt. Goes to Jarrett Mag.
He picks up his first foul, the first Fort Jennings foul of the ball game.
Couldn't see it. I was blocked by the post, but I knew it happened right along the baseline. Inbounds ball goes to Schrader. He's going up the right sideline.
10 versus 10. Schrader versus Menke.
Richling has it, picks it up, goes to Lammers at the top. He reverses it. Richling in the center, turnaround, not good. Rebounded there by Schrader. Waterman with the drive.
Good defense by Zwick. He timed a pretty good jumper, and Richling kind of was in rhythm with him, and he went up with Richling and got the deflection, but the Rangers, as you mentioned, get the offensive rebound and keep the possession alive.
There's a 3 from Waterman off of a pick by Lammers. Above the arc, that's good for 3.
9 points in the ball game for Waterman. He was 3 of 4 in the first quarter. Had that shot at the end of the quarter, and now a big 3-pointer there, and gives him 9 in the game. And for a 3-point shooting, his 18th made triple of the season.
So it's 15-16 in favor of the Musketeers. There's an entry pass. Halbert has it, kicks it back out. Now over to Mag. Mag baseline. Now into, not Zwick, I thought it was. Nope, that was Neidert. And it'll be off of the Rangers. It'll stay with the Musketeers under their own basket. Got a little substitution here, giving some breathers for the Rangers as in comes Dwenger, and also entering the lineup, I believe, number 30.
Jennings, Adam Hurston, 6-foot sophomore, his first appearance, and also coming back into the lineup for the Musketeers, number 30, Owen Cavalage.
There's a shot, an air ball, in fact, by Schwick. That's the poorest shot of his night, but he's in.
Only a second miss was left short, a kind of a tough shot, a long three-pointer, and he does miss it.
Dwenger has it, being guarded there by Mag. Coming across the timeline, kicks it out to Waterman, deep in the left corner. And there's a reverse pass that's knocked away.
Richland will commit the foul, but boy, Zwick had, let's say, air ball on the offensive end. Turns right around, makes something positive happen, creating a steal himself on the defensive end. And for Richland, his first foul, team foul number 3 for New Knoxville.
Musketeers inbounding underneath their own basket. Over to Mag.
Menke.
Mag stop. Menke, sorry, Menke. That was a stop and pop, just a little too hard. Off the back of the iron.
Waterman with a nice job rebounding the basketball. Again, these teams are vertically about the same, so if you get good position, you should be able to come up with most of the missed shots if you're, doing a good job sealing the other player's rebounder. So a good job by Waterman.
Still down in the left corner as Dwenger stops, kicks it out. Schrader steps back, fires off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded there by Zwick. Here he comes. Kicks it over to the right side along the baseline to Menke. Now back out to Zwick. Zwick spins from the foul line. A fall away, doesn't go down. Rebounded there by Lambert.
Misses here. There, the way he started the game, he made his first 4 shots. He's missed his next 3. But pretty good shot, though. It's tough to defend the way he spins, elevates, and has a high release.
There's a steal by Zwick. Kick to the head to Menke. Menke has a Euro step and flips out to Richling. Richling attacks, and from behind, it's punched away by somebody. And I can't tell you who. Might have been
either 20 or 40. It's either going to be Meg or Zwick. But yes, it does take away the opportunity, a high percentage shot opportunity for the Rangers.
So Jarrett Mag sits down for a moment. Waterman skips it into Dwenger. Dwenger's shot is long. Rebounded there by Zwick. Zwick comes across
his name
the line.
a lot. Defensively, offensively already, but he's had a couple steals. He continues to rebound the ball pretty well. Now gets it down in the post here.
There's kicks out above the circle. Drive, stop. Albert fighting to get it out, and Coach Hain has seen enough. He says, let's take a timeout. Going to have a 30, so we're going to stay right here. We'll just take a look at our sponsors for this evening's broadcast that make all of this responsible, all of this work. They are, once again, Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, New Knoxville Supply, NKTelco. Also, we have additional support sponsors such as Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Halsman's Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, and St. Henry Bank. Thank those fine folks for making these broadcasts possible. Hope you enjoy the game, as both these teams are looking for a big W, one that they don't have a lot of. Both of them are fighting to get ready as the season draws into the 2/3 range. So now there's a near steal by Waterman for the Rangers, but it stays with the Musketeers. The Rangers are down 1 as the Musketeers lead 16-15. We're 3 minutes to go here in period number 2. Now Swick, right in front of the Rangers bench, off of the back of the iron with his 3, rebounded there by Dwenger.
It's 4 misses in a row for Jaron Swick after making, again, his first 4, so he's balanced out a little bit, come down to 50% field goal shooting. Boy, he read that well. He saw that coming and doesn't come up with a steal, but he definitely, in the passing lane, pretty quick athlete.
Pass there to Lammers on top, drops it. Now we have a timeout by New Knoxville as Carson Munger says, I'll take a 30. So the Rangers will come over to the sideline. Once again, folks, don't forget that you can view this game on NKTelco again in the future on Channel 3 or on Channel 503. Rebroadcast of this game will be on February the 8th, 7 p.m. That's a Wednesday. And February the 12th, that's a Sunday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Also, you can watch more of these games on YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. That's a good spot to go. You can pick up all these old games. When I say old, you can go, they're archived as well. They go back a few years, and you can see them. Orange and black with 2 W's on the ear. Red and gray with 1 W on the ear. 2:35 here in period number 2. Rangers behind, 15-16. Musketeers back into a zone. Try the double team trap. It basically trickles back out to the top where the Rangers pick it up. There's a pass, entry pass to the baseline. Doesn't go, net deflected. Stays with the Rangers. Waterman to inbound underneath their own basket. Jay Waterman, a junior. There's a long outlet pass to Leffel. He has it. Crosses over, crosses back. Now he goes to Dwenger. Dwenger drives baseline, trying to turn the corner, and he's bumped. So it will be taken out. It's still a common foul. So
2 fouls on Jarrett Megg, and he has the only 2 for Jennings fouls. He will sit down with those 2 fouls.
Deep pass all the way out to the timeline. Handled there by Leffel, kicks it over to Dwenger. Schrader looks, kicks it to Waterman at the top. Like I said, he's a lefty, and he goes left, put it off the glass, didn't go in. There's a near steal by Dwenger. And another near steal. Now Dwenger's riding Swick. Here comes Menke, and we got a foul there. I believe it'll be on number 4. Yep, number 4. Jay Waterman picks up number 2, I think. Lammers to replace Waterman as he leaves with 1:40 to go here in period number 2. Out on top. Over there to Swick. Number 5, Richling fouls Swick.
Tough break. That's his second foul.
Ball will be inbounded by Cavillage. Over to Menke. Back to Menke on the left side. Reversed all the way around on 3 nice quick passes. Looked inside to Swick. Swick throws a skip pass that allows Nybert to just drive to the basket, lays it in for 2.
His 4th point. He averages just under 5 points a game for the 5'11" senior, and that gives Fort Jennings back a 3-point lead. It's been a low-scoring quarter after kind of a high-scoring first quarter. So many times you see the guy that misses a shot is the same guy when there's a quick whistle committing a foul in the backcourt, and this time it'll be Tyler Lammers. Missed the shot, frustrated, probably he missed it. Chasing the ball, he commits the 6th team foul. but just 4 points scored by Fort Jennings in the quarter. New Knoxville with 3 after a 14-12 outburst, if you will, in the first quarter.
There's an entry pass again to Swick. He's double teamed. Goes down. A foul will be on
Lammers. He's got to be careful now. That's 3 players for the Rangers with 2 fouls each, and you can't swat down. You just have to maybe flip it the bottom up, but that's going to be a bonus situation now. Free throw opportunities for Jaron Swick.
So Jaron Swick at the line to shoot 1-1.
65% shooter from the free throw line on the season.
Batten's long. Rebounded, however, there by Menke. Now shot again by Swick from three-point land. Out swap 2 for 3, he says.
Wow, that's huge. New Knoxville doesn't box out. I shouldn't say doesn't. It was a long rebound, so before Jennings got a break, really took advantage of it.
Lammers underneath. His shot is blocked as he tries to go up underneath. So 15-21 with 15 seconds to go in favor of the Musketeers. There's a shot there by Halbert, no good. Long rebounded there, goes to Dwenger. 3, 2, no good. Oh! Right ball by Richling.
Yes. Offensive rebound for the Rangers following a 3-point attempt by Dwenger. Nice job, Preston Richling hanging with it, and high elevator gets it out of his hands before the buzzer.
So we have a score at halftime. The Fort Jennings Musketeers 21, New Knoxville Rangers 17. Give us a few minutes. We'll be back to give you the stats from the first half as we prepare for quarter number 3, as we've got 2 in the books. See you in a moment.
We are here, and here, and here.
Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Okay, we're back here. Halftime's just closing down as the Musketeers and the Rangers get ready for period number 3. Here's Jeff with first half thoughts and stats.
Pretty even stats, really. Likewise, our score, 21-17 for Jennings. 5 of 11 two-point shooting, 3 of 9 three-point shooting overall, 8 of 20 from the field for 40%. And New Knoxville, 4 of 10 from 4 of 10 from two-point shooting, 3 of 7 from three-point. Overall, 7 of 17 for 41%. Fort Jennings, 2 of 3 from free throw line. New Knoxville did not attempt a free throw, 0 for 0. And turnovers for Fort Jennings, just 4 turnovers, all of them in the first quarter. New Knoxville, 9 turnovers. Rebounding, Fort Jennings had 8 defensive and 2 offensive rebounds. Both those offensive rebounds they put back for points, a total of 5. For New Knoxville, 9 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. A big one for the Rangers at the end of the half. Richling getting the missed shot from Dwenger and scoring at the buzzer for their only 2 points off second chance opportunities. So pretty even stats, pretty even score. For the Rangers, 9 from Waterman, 3 from Leffel, 3 from Schrader, 2 from Richling, as the Rangers commit their 10th turnover. And for Fort Jennings, 13 from Jaron Swick, 4 from Chase Snyder, 2 apiece from Howdert and Mag, their total of 21.
Same starting lineups for both teams. It'll be Menke, Mag, Swick, Neidert, and Halbert for the Musketeers. It'll be Lammer, Schrader, Leffel, Dwenger, and Waterman for the Rangers. There's a shot from the left wing, no good.
3-pointer by Menke.
No good. Rebounded, a long rebound there by Jay Waterman. Over to Dwenger.
Waterman's going to run the point now, maybe.
Yeah.
At least this time, as that should go off Fort Jennings' leg. It does. It goes off Zwick.
Leveled inbounds for the Rangers on the sideline, but foul line extended. Goes to Dwenger. Dwenger looks, turns around, and now he does go. He goes baseline, scores there. So nice move there by Troy Dwenger.
Dwenger, his first points of the game. He's one of the leading scorers for New Knoxville. They all average, 4 of them average around 8 or 9 points, and Dwenger now his first points of the basketball game to cut the Rangers' deficit down to 2.
There's Swick. He has it knocked away. And there's a scrum on the top half of the circle. Be a jump ball. Nope, I said Swick. I'm wrong. It was Neidert. It was 42 instead of 40.
Jennings.
So, Swick to inbounds on the baseline. There's a long pass out there to Halbert. All the way over to Swick. And now on the right side to Menke. Nope, that was Mag, I'm sorry. Now, pass inside there, picked off by Leffel.
First turnover for the Jennings Musketeers since way back in the first quarter. They played a clean second period with no turnovers.
Waterman has it, brings it from the baseline to the, oh my gosh, almost threw it out of bounds on the left side. And there's Dwenger's shot, goes in and out, rebounded there by Zwick. He comes quick. He attacks at the right elbow, looks now to kick it out, and he does. Now over to the left baseline. Eyes up, kick inside, nobody there. Bingo. Nice score real quick there by number 42, Chase Neidert.
He now has 6 points. He has 2 points in each quarter for one of the 2 seniors on the Musketeers squad.
Schrader from the right wing outlet, and no good. Long rebound there by Mag, and he is fouled by
Tyler Lammers. Will pick up his 3rd foul, so he's had some tough fouls, and he will sit down with the 3 personal fouls.
Preston Richling enters the game for the Rangers to replace Lammers. Man-to-man by the Rangers. Kicked out. Now over there in the corner. Nice one. A nice shot there by number 20, Jarrett Mag, the senior.
His 14th three-point made shot of the season. He's a very good percentage from that range, 48%. That's his first attempt tonight, and he scores it.
Richling with a runner along the baseline, and lo and behold, Ian Halbert reaches up and slaps him on the arm when it was already a difficult shot.
Yeah, made a difficult shot pretty easy by fouling him. You know, it was pretty good move by Bill Richland to get around the defender quickly and then elevate, and gets a little bit of help with the personal foul.
19-26 in favor of the Musketeers.
First free throw attempt of the ball game was right there by Richland. He misses it. He's 4 of 6 now, 4 of 7 on the season from the free throw line.
That one is nothing but nets.
He has 3 points in the ball game. 6-point lead, though, for Musketeers. They've led most of the game. I'm trying to think who scored first. Well, Meg did that. Well,
there's a three from the left side.
Or by Zwick.
By Zwick? No, it wasn't, was it?
I think he shot it.
You're right, you're right. I could not tell from here what the number was. He was sideways, and I couldn't tell.
And I missed kind of what happened. I looked down. There was a play on the rebound. I'm not
long
sure.
Rebound. I think somebody came in and punched it free. Jump ball or held ball. Now possession arrow over to the Rangers. So now it flip-flops over to the Musketeers, and Dwenger has it.
So I just saw that Munger was upset. Usually he's pretty well composed, so I thought something major had to have happened. He's defending his players and did not see what happened and still don't know what happened.
There's a kick inside there to Neidert, and a long rebound there grabbed by Luffel, and we have a kick. So it'll be Rangers ball on the kick.
I think maybe New Knoxville might be arguing, feeling that the Fort Jennings, from my interpretation now, what I'm seeing, is maybe on the rebounding that they feel like Musketeers might be on the back of New Knoxville. So that could be what even the first one was about, because they were kind of upset with the second one there as well.
Okay, Schrader has it. He kind of holds it as Waterman pulls into just above the foul line.
Well, he's made some tough shots, and that one he kind of ended up on the ground. I don't know if he tried to sell the foul, but makes it for his 11th point.
There's a shot by Zwick. That's long. And
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. New Knoxville very happy now that a foul was called on Fort Jennings for trying to garner the missed shot.
Chase Neidert on the foul there on the over-the-back call.
Not really the over-the-back. That's what people refer to it as, but it's just contact. You're allowed to reach over. You just can't make contact. And that time, New Knoxville, maybe the 1 out of 3 ain't bad, but they do pick up just the first foul against Neidert. Fort Jennings in no foul trouble at all. They have only had about a handful of personal fouls.
Waterman from the right corner for a 3, and it's good. Timeout on the floor by the Rangers. We will take a full, so we'll take timeout with them, and we'll be right back after this message.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Okay, we're back here with 3:19 in period number 3. Musketeers with a 1-point lead, 26-25. Musketeers will inbounds it underneath the Rangers basket. So it's 84 away for them before they can shoot it, maybe.
Big basket for Jay Waterman, a 3-pointer deep in that right corner. He's had 5 points in the quarter, 14 now in the game. And Rangers call a quick timeout.
Schwick inside, gave a head fake. Now he's asking for it. Still asking for it. Kavanagh had it. He kicks it over to the right side. Now they bring it back to the top. There goes Menke. Kavanagh again looks inside. Double team comes. There's a trap and Menke has it. Skip pass. Menke all the way to the top, and that's a long 3-pointer by Mag. And it's rebounded somehow, and Schwick gets it, and Schwick goes up with it, buries it, and gets fouled.
Yeah, I saw the air ball Yeah, I don't know how Zwick ended up with it, but he got it and then turned and scored and draws a foul against Preston Richling, his third, and gets the hoop and the harm. Boy, that's a big answer from one of your leading players there, Zwick. His 15th point of the night.
First free throw there is good. Well, that's all he gets.
Yep, so he answers Jay Waterman's made three-point basket with the old-fashioned three-point play, if you will.
Full court press and stolen by Fort Jennings and stolen back by the Rangers.
Turnover
so
for turnover.
Double team, and we got a called timeout by Coach Carson Munger just in front of the scorer's table and the Rangers bench to preserve the ownership. So we have a 30-second timeout, I believe. Just to remind you that some of the sponsors for tonight's game are not besides just our super sponsors, our Burt Petroleum sponsor, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Halsman Automotive, St. Henry Bank, Securicom, and Park National Bank. I'd like to thank those people as well as our other leading sponsors. Keys to the Game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank. Think First. Starting lineups were brought to you by Emerson Climate Technology. Our timeout sponsor is Precision Strip. Player of the game is NKTelco. New Knoxville Live View sponsor is New Knoxville Supply. So Rangers inbounded at midcourt.
Face a 1-2-2 trapping defense.
Richling from the right wing. Off the back iron, no good. Long rebound, quickly outletted there to, that was number 10, Mankey shooting the ball.
And number 44 shot at Halbert. He missed the layup, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought Mankey did, I'm sorry.
And a foul, I didn't see. I thought there was a foul.
I thought so too.
Okay, so it's Ranger basketball. Boy, Dwayne, not much room to work with, gets rid of it. A lot of, Level barely gets front court status.
Richling along the right side with a baby runner, no glass, down.
Tough shot. I thought maybe he was seeing once he was going to get fouled. That's a tough shot, a floater from the side.
Skip pass from one side to the other. Now in the hands of Mankey. Cavalage has it.
Talked about the Fort Jennings leading most of the game. I believe Andrew Leffel opened up the game for the Rangers with a three-pointer. Zwick answered it. But I'm pretty sure Fort Jennings took the lead midway through the first quarter, if not most of it, and have led ever since. New Knoxville down by 2 now.
Entry pass that's kicked out.
Tyler Lammers for New Knoxville re-enters with the 3 fouls, replacing Richling with also 3 fouls.
About a minute 22 go here in period 3. Maybe try to save him before you get to period 4. Maybe if he's fresher, he doesn't make a mistake. There's a shot from the right wing, short. Long rebound there by
right corner, a three-pointer for Cavalage. He's 0 for 3 from that distance today.
Waterman had the ball. He kicks it over to Dwenger, and Dwenger walks it across the timeline.
A 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead.
Waterman has it, looks. Like I said, he's a lefty, and when he's on the left side, he's even more dangerous. Skip pass to Leffel, who kicks, tries to dump it off to Lammers, and that's swiped away there by Mag. Skip pass to Mankey. Drive by Zwick. Zwick has his pocket picked by Waterman.
Be careful now. Zwick upset that maybe he lost the ball. I thought maybe he'd get picked up for a foul in the backcourt, but he's able to avoid that whistle. I don't have Zwick down as any fouls. Really, Fort Jennings hasn't created many at all.
There's Zwick, and he is fouled by Leffel on the shot attempt. Doesn't get it above his shoulders, but it'll be a foul on number 3. That'll be his second.
Good play, you might save, trying to prevent the easy score, but I'm like, mentioned it before, why not try to do that, knock it away? Maybe he can't because he doesn't go up to score, but commit that foul at the foul line so it's not on the shot.
Zwick to shoot 2. He's a 65% free throw shooter. He's the leading scorer for the Musketeers at 14.5.
2 for 3 from the line tonight is Zwick.
And 2 for 2.
And 3 for 4 overall. He now has 2, 4, 5, 18 points.
31-27 in favor of the Musketeers. They had a near steal, and then they gave it back as New Knoxville swiped it away.
Mag, number 20, is going to pick up his third foul. There haven't been many Fort Jennings fouls, which I've alluded to, and he has 3 of whatever they have. They have 4.5. They had 2, I think, in the first half. So if that's the case, he's got half of them. Offense for defense here. Richland in with the 3 fouls, replacing Lammers with the 3 fouls. 13 seconds to go, third quarter.
Inbounds, right along the baseline, kicked back out of bounds by the Musketeers. So Waterman will move from one side of the lane to the other side. Once again, he looks at his teammates, tells them to move. There's a pass to
10 seconds.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the top now. Back door. Richling lost the handle. Here comes Menke, and I believe he traveled. So with a 9/10 of a
back,
second.
I think's what.
Was it over? I thought it was.
Cami Moku gave the. I didn't really see it again. I was looking down with my stats. Probably front court, and then threw it to the guy who hadn't received the front court status. Less than a second to play.
There's a long pass. Off mark by Waterman. So, after we have 3 in the books, it is a 4-point lead for the Fort Jennings Musketeers, 31-27. We'll be back after this message for period number 4.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Back here, period number 4. Here's Jeff with a thought.
Rangers 4 of 7 from the field in the third quarter, but had 6 turnovers. Fort Jennings 3 of 10 from the field, 4 turnovers, but Fort Jennings 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And each team scored 10 points. So it stays a 4-point lead. That's where we were at half.
There was a shot by Menke, and it was a little long. Air ball there, rebounded by the Rangers. I don't know that I've seen as many skip passes as I have tonight. And I mean skip passes from one side to the other. Overplay. Schrader drives baseline. Dwenger with a near rebound, but the ball's handled there by Halbert. Kavanagh has it over in the right wing. Now it's back way over the other side. Now back to Kavanagh. Zwick has it up at the top. Waterman is on him. And there's a skip pass to the left side. There's another skip across. Kavanagh with a drive dump pass.
Charge. Good defense by Waterman. Jaron Zwick commits the foul, the turnover, and I think just his first foul. It is. So good defense by Waterman, and a little bit too strong of a move for Jaron Zwick, maybe with the shoulder and the momentum. So tough break. Good defense by New Knoxville's Jay Waterman.
There's a trap in the corner. Reverse now quickly. Here comes Dwenger. And he picks his dribble up and still was in a trap area almost. Leffel has it out on top. Looks. Reversed around. While Schrader zigged. Richling zagged, and it's out of bounds.
7 second half turnovers. Add that to the first half for New Knoxville. 16 turnovers in the ball game. And for Fort Jennings, They have a total of 9.
31-27 with a little over 6 minutes to go. There's a near steal by Schrader as it's flipped out of bounds. Stays with the Musketeers. Inbounded there. Kicked over to Kalinich. Now as they look inside to...
Foul on Dwenger, his first.
Zwick. No, that was...
So just the third Ranger team foul of the half, but the first on Dwenger. Lammers with 3 fouls for New Knoxville back into the Ranger lineup, replacing Schrader. Another oh boy.
Oh, they called out a block.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope. I thought he was standing there, but they called it a block.
Tough break, and I was more worried about when the player landed. It looked like they ran up on the backside of Tyler Lammer's legs. That's never good either, but everyone got up, and the foul goes against Dwenger. He picks up back-to-back fouls. 2
Mankey
shots.
shooting 2.
His first attempts of the night, his first point of the game. Averaging 4 points a game. He's a 69% shooter, 11 of 16 coming into this weekend's ball games.
Second attempt, not good. Rebounded there by Richling, up to Waterman. Waterman to come across the line.
5-point lead. New Knoxville has been it's like that free throw would have given Jennings a 6-point lead. That would have been the biggest they've had in a while. New Knoxville continues to throw the ball away.
Yep, threw it there away as they tried to go with the back door, and it was picked off by Fort Jennings. Halbert had it. Now they kick it inside to
Zwick.
Yes.
He's been very good tonight.
And we're going to take a 30-second timeout. As Coach Haynes wants to chit-chat over something with 5:38 to go. Just a reminder that this evening's broadcast can be re-seen again on February the 8th at 7 p.m. That's a Wednesday. Also, Sunday, February the 12th at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So that's a real good broadcast time for you. Get your recorders on if you don't want to watch it in person, but February the 8th at 7, February the 12th at 1. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. At the end of this game, we will pick a player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. Musketeers inbounding along the sideline. Kicked it all the way back over for Halbert. Halbert to Kalinich. Now it's inside to Neidert. Zwick had it. Kalinich penetrates to the elbow. And there's another penetration, but tied up and kicked out. Lammers has it. No, he doesn't. It's on the floor. Little scrum there on the floor. We're going to have a held ball situation. Possession arrow, I think, will go to the white and red. And so it'll be Rangers ball underneath the Musketeers basket. Skips up the backside. Waterman has it. Goes to Richling, goes to Leffel. Leffel penetrate, has it knocked away. Zwick brings it up. He has it. He's guarded there by Leffel.
What a pretty good ball handler.
He does. He pulled up in the top half of the circle. Now we have another scrum, but now it's kicked out. And there's going to be a foul on Leffel as he tried to punch it free. He got the leg of Kalinich, and it'll be a foul on Leffel. His number 3 on him. Schrader in the lineup now, replacing Lammers. Inbounds underneath their own basket. Long pass out on top. Now there's a drive by Menke. Halbert has it. There's a three from the right side by Cavaliers.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. He's now 1 for 4. He misses only shots of the game. 4 3-point. The previous 3 attempts for Cavaliers, but he hits his 17th of the season. And a big one to give the Musketeers their biggest lead of the game of 8.
Yep, 27-35 in favor of the Musketeers. There is a foul on Holbert.
His 3rd foul, so both Halbert and Meg with 3 fouls. Halbert will sit down.
Inbounds by the Rangers under there. Waterman has it. Now Schrader on top. Shake, bake, backdoor as the pass is completed.
Grant Mankey will pick up the foul, the 6th team foul.
And I think it's going to be a shooting foul.
Seventh foul. So it'll be 1-1 for Dwenger, who's a 73% shooter from the free throw line.
And the first one put in there by Troy Dwenger, 28-35.
3 points in the ball game. These are big free throws. The Rangers need to score and match the effort Fort Jennings got last rotation or last possession.
That one rattles around, was halfway down and jumps out. Here comes Swick to run it for the Musketeers. Over to Menke.
They look like they maybe want to spread it out just a little bit, although that's a nice execution. Wow, good assist. Swick. Neidert with his 8th point. Neidert with 2 points in each quarter. Ranger turnover.
Ranger turnover right underneath the basket. Stolen there by Halbert. Halbert goes up and he's fouled by Luffel.
Swick does all that damage. Swick will be rewarded with the free throws.
Fouled by Schrader. My bad, Jeff.
Swick 3 for 4 from the line tonight.
First one is good. Number 2 coming.
4 for 5. Nineteen points.
10-point lead, I'm sorry.
19 points, I believe, for Swick. Rangers need to go now. It's a 10-point game, and offense has been struggling here for the Rangers. A number of turnovers here in the second half, already 10.
Dwenger has it underneath on the block, kicks it back out to Leffel. Leffel forces a shot, and he's going to get fouled, but I'm not by sure whom.
Number 30, it looks like. Owen Cavalier, his first. And a good job by the Rangers here. Chance to score, the clock stopped. Leffel, a pretty good free throw shooter, 19 of 25 for 76%. He hit the first bucket of the game. It was, I think it was Waterman or Leffel that made the 3-pointer for New Knoxville to give them a 3-point lead at that time.
9-point lead yet by the Musketeers, 38-29. Leffel can cut it to 8. He does.
5 in the game now for Leffel. Pretty good job by the Musketeers, taking care of the press. Good passing, good crisp passing, good spacing for the ball to move.
Not in any hurry.
No, and they're moving pretty efficiently on offense. They're tough to guard when they constantly have bodies in motion. And
Coach Haynes,
yeah, I don't know what he was upset with, but boy, Dwenger nearly came up with a big steal. Hayne has settled down now. Not for sure what he was upset with or what he was trying to get across to his team or the official, but right now just pass, move. Knoxville will have to resort to fouling at some point, and that some point is now.
So I don't know, Coach is upset with something. He wants somebody to do a different route.
I think he was talking to his team. Yeah, he's making sure everyone's running the same motion, time-killing offense. But for the Rangers, you might as well. I see 3 Rangers bent over. That chasing and playing defense can be wearing on your body, so might as well, let's say, foul and try to hope that the Musketeers miss some free throws and get the ball back that way, other than just playing.
Mag makes his first. Mag makes his first.
He now has 6 points in the ball game, a couple above his average.
That one he misses.
There's the miss he wanted, but they can't keep Neidert off the glass.
And Neidert got that pass inbounds. He's going to the line. He'll shoot 1-and-1 if
Not
they
for
don't.
sure. It'd be interesting to see what's how Neidert, or that's Swick.
Oh, it is Swick.
So you get those two guys kind of confused. They're both 40, 42. They both have dark hair, but not for sure. It'd be interesting to see once if he kind of moved bodies to get the rebound or just simply beat the Rangers to the spot.
I think he beat him to the spot because he got it down below the block. And he had to line up above the block.
20th point of the game, averaging 14.5 on the season for the 6'1" sophomore.
And he gets number 2, so 2 for 2. There's a pass, long pass, and over the hands on the skip pass. Unable to be controlled there by Schrader. It'll be out of bounds to Fort Jennings.
11 turnovers for New Knoxville in the half, an 11-point deficit they face with 2:18 to play. And now, again, it's going to be try to get a quick steal. You got a 10 count working and force them to take a timeout.
Yep, forced them to take a timeout. So it will be a full timeout, I think.
They're out of 30, so it will be a full.
Okay. And it'll be on the baseline when we return. So it's 30 for the NK Rangers, 41 for the Fort Jennings Musketeers. We'll be back in just a little bit.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Okay, we return here, period number 4, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. It will be Musketeers ball. They lead by 11, 41-30. Schwick out of bounds, inbounds. He's standing out of bounds.
Boy, they get the home run. Boy, illegal screen. Oh. That's got to be on Fort Jennings.
Yeah.
He had the right idea. He just wasn't set. And good call. It was a right idea of setting the back pit, but you can't come up and blindside someone. You've got to give them a reaction time, almost like it'll be a team control foul. And I think good job by the official kind of explaining to him as Halbert realizes maybe what the call was, but it was a blindside pick, and Rangers are going to throw it away.
And there they did throw it away. It'll be turnover. And it will be at midcourt to the Musketeers. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Still with 11-point lead. And if they get it in bounds, they'll be difficult to catch. So the Rangers are going to have to foul quickly and send them to the line. Hope they miss. Comes all the way back to their Schrader. He goes right now. So 2:03.
Mag is 3 for 4 from the line. That last free throw he missed, again, coming into the weekend, his numbers on our stat sheet was 4 for 4. He's 3 for 4, missing his last attempt here in the fourth quarter. This would be a 2-shot opportunity.
So Jarrett Mag at the line to shoot 2.
He now has 7 points in the game.
And I think he's perfect on the year.
No, I just said he missed. Coming into this telecast, he was 4 for 4. I don't know what he did last night. He had made his first 3, missed his last one prior to this. So now he makes those 2. And Tough break there for Halbert. He's going to foul out, I think, with that. And Fort Jennings does not need the clock to stop. They do have a 13-point lead, and that is a 5th foul against Halbert. He'll finish the game with 2 points. Dwenger, big free throws for the Rangers if they want to make some sort of comeback here.
Dwenger to shoot 1 and 1. Makes first one.
Rangers will substitute in Noah Holland to foul with, just make sure Schrader doesn't pick up a cheap one. I only have Schrader down for 1 foul, so I don't.
Second one by Dwenger is good. 43-32.
Wow, someone forgot
somebody
about.
Lost that man in the shuffle. Wide open.
10 points in the game for Neidert.
Right, there's Waterman with a 3 off the iron, scrum on the floor, and it's going to be a held ball situation with the possession arrow going to black and orange. So it'll be inbounds underneath the basket by Musketeers, underneath the Rangers basket, so they got to go full court.
Rangers have no safety valve. They got burnt last time. This time they'll foul Mankey. Holland picks up the foul. Mankey 1 for 2 here in the quarter.
He will shoot 2.
It wasn't until the 4th quarter somebody other than Swick actually shot a free throw up, and they didn't shoot. No, I take it back. Meg had 2 free throws in the 1st quarter. And now it's being spread out as the Rangers resort to the fouling situation.
Mankey's first one rims out.
The Knoxville have down yet has 2 timeouts left. If they can make some shots, stop the clock that way.
And his second one is good. Waterman inbounds. Over to Leffel. Leffel along the sidelines. Gets stopped. Spins. Moves it back to Waterman, who comes across the line. Stolen. Nope, not stolen. Yes, lost there by Dwenger. Dwenger puts a tackle on. So we'll have a foul on Dwenger, and I think Chase Neidert will go to the line. So Neidert at the line to shoot 2. 44-32.
Neidert has 10 points, and up until his last field goal, he'd made a bucket in each quarter, and he was a beneficiary of that breakdown the Rangers had in the out-of-bounds play, the home run ball to him, and he was able to score an uncontested field goal, and now hits a free throw. 2, 4, 5 points in the quarter, 7.5, 11 in the game.
So Neidert back for effort number 2. And no, I'll be darned. Looked good. It was just off the iron. Schrader has it. He's coming across the timeline. Head up, kicks it over to Dwenger. Dwenger spins, goes to the baseline, has it picked, goes back up, off the back of the iron, and don't know who the foul is on. I don't know if it's on. I didn't catch it. 42, okay. I believe that will be on Chase.
Was that on the shot when Dwenger hit
Neidert,
it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rebound.
On the rebound. It has to be on the rebound. Doesn't matter. It's 2 shots.
Double bonus.
And the first one there by Troy is good. Holland in the game for Schrader.
Dwenger was scoreless in the first half. He had 2 points in the 3rd quarter, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, all on free throws in the 4th quarter.
And another one.
He's 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
Still a minute 25 to go here.
9-point deficit, or no, 11. Nope.
Yeah,
what is this?
There is a foul by Holland, and that will send Swick to the line. And he will shoot 2. Schrader will wait to return for Holland. You think Schrader only has 1 foul?
Well, I'm not for sure. That's what I have down, but sometimes I forget to mark the fouls down. Swick has been to the line.
Okay, misses that 1.
3, 4, 5, 6th trip for Swick to the line.
So Swick misses the first one, but he gets 2 because of the 10 fouls.
This will be his 10th attempt.
And that one rattles in. So Richling inbounds quickly.
7 out of 10
across the line.
Swick from the free throw line.
And we have a foul right there on Mag as he kind of punched at the ball as Richling went by and hip checked him a sec.
Really unnecessary. Fort Jennings does not need to keep the Rangers on the foul line. That's
however, there is a 14-point spread.
However, you need the clock to run to get out of the house with the W, and Swick with 22 points leads the Jennings Musketeers.
And Richling's first attempt is good, 35-48.
6 points in the game now for Richling.
36-48.
7. Turnover deflected by Richling. Oh,
Three
big
by
shot.
Waterman, good. Timeout as Carson Munger comes off his seat and onto the floor.
Started with a defensive play by Preston Richling, deflecting the pass. The home run ball they were trying to throw, Richling jumped, got a hand on it, deflected it to Waterman, and he was able to knock down the three-point bucket to make it now 9 with just a minute 10 left, so things not completely sealed. Again, it goes back to the foul on the baseline that set this situation up.
9 points in a minute and 10. Going to be a difficult task for the red and white.
Coaches for New Knoxville talking to the officials. I'm not real sure what
I don't know either. Coach Lisi, as well as one of the Jennings coaches, is there in the conference with 2 of the 3 officials.
There's a minute 10 left, or minute 12. Well, minute 10. I wrote down minute 12 on my stat sheet, but minute 10. And it's a 9-point game. I'm not real sure what possession arrow favors New Knoxville if there'd be held ball. Both teams are in the double bonus. It'll be Fort Jennings basketball.
So here comes Jennings. They're going to be able to run on the end line. Swick will inbounds it for the Musketeers.
And Richland again playing defense. Able to, last time he got a deflection as he timed it just right. Knoxville not going to foul right away. We're going to maybe try to get the steal and then foul.
There's
turnover. Dwenger gets fouled.
And 1.
Good defensive play. Dwenger gets it and is fouled in the act.
So a cross-court pass is picked off by Dwenger, only about 25 feet away. And
Coach Hain wants to take a timeout with a minute 1 left.
So timeout Fort Jennings. I don't think that'll be a full. We're almost out of 30.
They're out of 30s. It will be a full.
Okay. All right. With 101 to go here in period number 4, it is 48 for the Fort Jennings Musketeers, 41 for the NK Rangers. We'll be right back after this message.
We are here. And here. And here.
Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
All right, we're back. Troy Dwenger at the line for the Rangers. 48-41, 101 to go on the clock.
7 points.
Where's the timeout situation, Jeff?
1 and 1, I think, for each team left.
Dwenger's shot is good, so that makes it 42-48, a 6-point lead. Now it's only a 2-trip or a 2-possession.
And you got time. You can kind of maybe try to get a steal rather than get him off the hook. You got a minute left. You know, they played good defense last time, forced a cross-court pass and got a steal. Well, it is what it is. They commit the quick foul against Brant Mankey.
So Menke goes to the line. What has he done tonight?
He has done 2 for 4 from the line, all here in the fourth quarter. Those are his only points for the 5'8" sophomore. 69% shooter on the season. Only had 16 attempts coming into the ball game. He's got 5 and 6 right here, and the first one is no good. So he's 2 for 5.
They shoot free throws at a pretty good clip as a team.
Knoxville 76% as a team. Much better numbers from the line for the Rangers. They lead the MAC in that category.
There's a second attempt that is good. So we're looking at, there comes Richling. Richling stops. No, he doesn't either. He kicks it to Waterman, who three rolls around. There's a near tie-up and a tie-up or a foul.
Good seal by Swick. There was a great shot there by Waterman. He hit at least one already, maybe 2 from that spot tonight.
It was
Swick
good. It touched
cleared the rebound, held on to it, knowing he was going to get contacted. Drew the foul, didn't let himself get tied up. Has a chance to add to his 22-point effort, I think, right now is where he's at.
Foul was on Leffel as he had to do something to stop it, and the first attempt there by Swick is good.
23 I have Swick for now in the ball game. 23 points, he had 13 in the first half. He's done a lot of his damage here in the second half from the foul line. He's only made 1 bucket, but the free throws is where he's got his paycheck tonight.
Dwenger has it up the right sideline, kicks it ahead to Waterman. Over to Richling. Richling from three-point land. Off the iron, dances around. Rebounded there by Dwenger, put up, and he is fouled.
Boy, another foul for poor Jennings. They continue to kind of keep New Knoxville in the game by committing fouls, and that stops the clock, and Rangers can get it back to within 7 if Dwenger can make both of these attempts.
39 seconds to go here in the fourth period. Dwenger's first shot is good. And now we have a couple of substitutions coming in. That will be Lammers for Schrader. Caleb Putnam was coming in. He'll be in for Leffel. And if Dwenger makes this, he'll be subbed out for Holland. So here's Dwenger with his second attempt. That's good. So Dwenger goes to the bench. I think it's foul, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa. Hold on, blow the whistle.
So 15, Caleb Putnam on the hold.
Yeah, no time going off. I don't know if it did. 39.1 left.
It was a real quick whistle, meaning short burst.
The ball never got into play.
I'm not sure. I saw him holding him, so I knew there was an attempted foul there.
Boy, we had a lengthy JV game that lasted an hour and a half. This game is with the number of free throws shot here and such, but you know what? The JV game was competitive and the varsity game was competitive. I can just kind of sit here all night and watch this stuff. It's been well-balanced teams getting a chance to compete and play the team you're playing tonight.
Mag at the line. He missed his first one. Here's his second one. Good. Okay. Comes Dwenger, right side.
Get out of his way, let him go to the basket. Don't need a
foul.
3 yet. Oh, there's another foul.
It didn't get called. Wow. Leffel has it. Leffel falls on it, kicks it out. Richling from three-point land. That's good. Timeout by the Rangers.
That'll be their last with 23 seconds left. What a comeback. What a effort here by New Knoxville. They trail by 5.
Well, with a 52-47 score, 23 seconds to go, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
All right, 23 and a half seconds to go here in period number 4. Rangers trail 47-52. It's going to be Fort Jennings' ball underneath the Rangers' basket, so they're going to be able to run on the end line. We've got I think the timeouts are just about exhausted.
Fort Jennings, I believe, has one left,
right.
and I think New Knoxville trailed, if I remember right, by as many as 13 with maybe 4 minutes to go.
And there's Waterman. He fouls. Okay, he fouls Schwick, and Schwick's going to go the other end to shoot.
Waterman with 3 fouls, and again, Schwick is, unfortunately, seems like for the Rangers, the good players always get the ball in their hand, it seems like, and Schwick is really,
he's come to play.
And he has taken advantage of his opportunities from the foul line tonight.
Started off great from the field tonight.
He's finishing strong from the 15-foot line. In this quarter alone, 2, 4, 6, 8. This will be his 10th attempt. He's right now 7 for 9 in the quarter. He was 3 for 3 in the third quarter, so that's roughly 10 for 12 just here in the second half from the foul line.
Jaron Schwick at the line for his second of 2, and he makes them. 54-47, 7-point lead. Schrader has it. Skips it over to Richling.
Two many guys in the same spot.
Yeah, Richling pulls the trigger. Long, no good. And it's rebounded there, kicked out, and deflected, but it's the foul's been called.
I think the run, I think Fort Jennings is going to survive the Ranger comeback attempt. They really responded pretty well from the foul line. They've, if anything, they've made some defensive mistakes by fouling New Knoxville when they didn't need to. That allowed the Rangers to climb back in, and for the most part, though, even after New Knoxville made some big shots, for the most part, the Musketeers have come back and hit some critical free throws.
So the first one up there by Schwick is good. 55-47, 10 seconds remain. Schwick for his second attempt. That's good, nothing but net. So Waterman to inbounds to Richling. Waterman coming across the timeline.
Bowling pin defense,
Stop
stand still.
Fire it. Waterman with a 3, that goes down. And that will hit as Musketeers hold the ball out of bounds. Your final score is the Fort Jennings Musketeers 56, the New Knoxville Rangers 50. A very competitive game for both teams. We'll be back in just a moment for the final recap of tonight's game with all the stats and all the honors to go with it. We're back in just a moment.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Okay, we're back here at the barn where the game is just concluded as New Knoxville has dropped a game to the Fort Jennings Musketeers 56-50. Just once again, a quick reminder of all of our sponsors this evening. First of all, Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, St. Henry Bank, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Holtzman Automotive, Securcom, and Park National Bank. Those are some of our sponsors. Here are our lead sponsors. They are Keys to the Game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard is brought to you by First National Bank. Our timeout sponsor is Precision Strip. Our player of the game. Our starting lineups were brought to you by Emerson Climate Technology. Our other sponsors are Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meat, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Our live sponsor for tonight's broadcast was New Knoxville Supply. The player of the game will be sponsored by NKTelco. We'll have that in just one moment. As we just conclude, don't forget that this game can be viewed again on Wednesday, February the 28th at 7 in the evening on NKTelco Channel 3 or on HD 503. And on Sunday, February the 12th, at 1 p.m. That's Sunday afternoon. So check it out on those networks. If you want to see more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports, you can do so just by dialing that up on your computer. Okay. That pretty much concludes all of our sponsors and all of the announcements for tonight's game. Before we get off, I'd like to thank head coach Todd Hain for all of his help from Fort Jennings and also all the help that we got from Coach Munger, Carson Munger here at New Knoxville for his help in giving us their opinions as well as featuring, giving us the stats also. This will be the third win of the year for the Musketeers, while the Rangers are still stuck at 1, so they'll be looking for other games coming up here to notch a W. I believe Jeff is already with all the stats and all the
shooting for the Fort Jennings Musketeers. They were 2-point range, 9 of 18 for the game, 5 of 17 3-point shooting. Overall, 14 of 35 for Fort Jennings for a decent 40%, 14 of 35. For New Knoxville, 8 of 17 from 2-point shooting, 7 of 18, a very good percentage, right at their season average, 7 of 18 for 38% from 3-point shooting. Overall, 15 of 35 for New Knoxville, 42%. The difference in the ball game came down to the free throw line. Fort Jennings, 23 of 32. 23 of 32 from the foul line for 71%. New Knoxville, a very good percentage, 13 of 15. A very good percentage, but the volume there. Now, granted, New Knoxville had to commit to fouls late in the game to stop the clock, but Fort Jennings took advantage of that. Fort Jennings in the fourth quarter, 18 of 26 from the free throw line. 26 attempts in the fourth quarter, making 18, and a big contributor to that was Jaron Swick. For the night, he finished 13 of 16 from the line, and in the fourth quarter, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think he was 10 of 12, so he really did his damage along. You mentioned started off hitting the shots from the field in the first quarter, finishes from the foul line, 10 of 12 in that fourth quarter, en route to a very nice night for him. But free throw shooting the difference tonight as Fort Jennings takes advantage of it. New Knoxville, too many turnovers tonight. They finish with 22 turnovers. Fort Jennings commits 12. And that was kind of the difference of the ball game there. But good competitive ball game. Leading scorers in the game for Fort Jennings include Jaron Swick with 28, 11 from Chase Neidert, a 9 from Jarrett Magg, 3 apiece from Brant Mankey and also Owen Cavillage, and 2 from Ian Halbert, their total of 56. For New Knoxville, 20 points from Jay Waterman, 10 from Preston Richling, 12 from Troy Dwanger, 5 from Andrew Leffel, 3 from Jay Schrader, their total of 50.
Okay, our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco, is the junior lefty from New Knoxville, That will be Jay Waterman.
Waterman finished with 20 points, 8 of 12 from the field. He made 4 3-pointers on the night, a couple of them in the fourth quarter to help his team stage a comeback that fell short. But congratulations to Jay Waterman, 20 points tonight, 8 of 12 from the field, our NKTelco player of the game.
Okay, that just about wraps up this broadcast as we've done everything we can as they're clearing out the gym. We appreciate your watching it, and we will be back with more sports here on NKTelco, so make sure you keep posted and check the website to see what's available. So that concludes tonight's broadcast. I'm Dennis Henshin. My partner is Jeff Henshin. One more time from the barn. Fort Jennings 56, New Knoxville 50. Good night, everyone.